Yeah, yeah,
Oh, we
yeah.
are on air. Hey, everybody, I'm Shane. I'm here with Chris Smither. Hello, Chris.
I could. Hey, I'm sorry. Start that again.
Yeah, it's all good. She can edit
Hi,
it out.
Shane.
That's one of the better intros we've had, so I'm very unprofessional with this. So I usually start these off by talking about the venue and the history with you and us, and you've been doing this here for
It's,
20,
I think 20 years at
20
least.
years, yeah.
Yeah. It's. I think Terry told me they started in '90.
Started in 91.
Yeah,
Was it
91.
90? Was it 1990 we started? I'm blanking. 90 was 90. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and it was very shortly after that I played here the first time and had, I just had a great time.
Right.
And the uh, I got a great write up in the paper.
Is that?
And so the next time I came, it was even better. It's one of my favorite places. It really is.
Well, thank you for saying that. You're one of our favorite artists.
Thank you.
We always love it when you come. So I'm gonna get into these real hard hitting questions. You ready
Yeah.
for this?
Sure.
What was the first record you remember buying with your own hard earned cash? Could be any format.
That's easy.
Yeah.
It was a 45 of the Everly Brothers doing "Bye Bye Love."
Okay. I've noticed like I did Butch and Jimmy and those guys, and they were 45s too. I think.
Yeah.
At that.
Well, they're only
that
a
time
dollar.
period, yeah.
But it was, of course, that was a dollar in. Let's see, I was 16, so that would be 1960 or something like
Okay.
that. That's the dollar was worth a lot more.
Yeah, right.
but-
So, do you remember your first concert, first show that you wanted to go to as a young man, or both? The first one you kind of were taken to.
Well,
or-
actually, one of the first shows I ever saw was I had an uncle that taught at Vanderbilt, and I visited him in Nashville when I was still about that age, and he took me to the Grand Ole Opry, and the Everly Brothers were playing.
Oh, so this is like-
I saw them in the old Ryman, not the new Ryman,
Right.
the old of the Fire Trap.
Okay.
That was an amazing thing. I mean, if you'd ever, you should catch a film sometime of
Yeah.
shows in the old Ryman. I mean, it was a circus. It
Was
was
it?
amazing. Yeah.
Nice. So the Everly Brothers were first record and first show.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you're a fan.
Yeah.
Needless to say. So do you have a favorite like guitar riff, guitar part that kind of comes to mind when you think of being a guitar player? Do you have something that's like, oh man, that's like
Not really. I have a favorite key. I mean, I normally will start to warm up in the key of E,
okay?
but it's not really like a riff. Although there are riffs that my producer always laughs when I pick up the guitar and I go into these. I mean, a lot of it's just is Lightning Hopkins stuff.
Right,
He was my
okay.
first. One of my first big influences on real guitar playing, as opposed to just strumming.
Yeah, I read a
chords.
write up about that. How did you ever meet him? Did you get to play
No,
with him?
I never saw him in person. He
Really?
was one of the few that I never actually saw. I mean, he didn't come to the Northeast that much. I left New Orleans, and when I was 20, and I went up and I was hanging around the Village in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and I met a lot of the old original blues guys. John Hurt and Skip James, and
Okay.
the whole shooting match. Really.
Just Lightning never made it up that way, huh?
He didn't. He played in California
Yeah.
quite a bit, but he didn't go the other direction.
Didn't like the
much.
cold, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe not, there was nobody that wanted to book him. I don't know.
So you're starting a band. You can have anybody, living or dead, be in your band.
Yeah.
I've never seen you with a band. I don't know if you play with the band, but who are you putting in your band?
Well, I would put him in just so I could listen to him. It's
Right.
Martin Knopfler.
Yeah, that's what you can do. He can be your rhythm guitar player.
Yeah, that's right. I'll make
It's
Martin
your
Knopfler
band.
play rhythm. I'll play lead. And,
See?
yeah.
Do you have a drummer?
Well, the drummer that I would have picked died just a few months ago. Billy Conway, who's worked with me a bunch, but I never worked with a drummer that was more soulful and more attuned to the artist. He
Right.
was just a phenomenal cement to a band. I mean, he's one of these guys that just oozed into all the cracks and pulled everybody
Pulled it
together.
together, yeah.
You know, it's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah. Nice. So, did you have a defining moment in your life that you saw something, or some lyrics or a riff, or saw a band that was like, "This is what I want to do with my life," or was it just sort of?
It wasn't. It wasn't like that. I fell into doing music instead of what I was supposed to do. And for years, not that many years, but probably 5 or so, I thought I was just sort of giving it a try. And
Right.
say, oh, see what happens, and then go back to real life, and it never
just kept
happened.
going.
It never happened.
Yeah, it's been the question I've asked a lot of people, and it's been real 50-50. People can remember like laser focus on a moment. Other people are like you, it's just sort of, well, we kind of just
Yeah.
started playing, and it just snowballed. And
I mean, by the time I realized that I could make a living at it, I was already making a living at it.
Okay.
And I was doing it, and I said, gee, I don't really see an end.
Right.
to this,
And here you are.
As long as I behave myself.
Nice.
And even if I don't, sometimes.
So in this little thing, I did some either ors. You don't, just because you say you like one doesn't mean you dislike the other one. And you can do the Jim Lauderdale
Okay.
white flag one if you don't want to answer. You might know some of these people.
All right.
So the first one's the Universal, Beatles or Stones?
Both.
Both?
Yeah,
All right.
both. I like them both so much. Yeah.
I can't remember who answered. Somebody said, well, I'd do the Stones on Friday night and the Beatles on Sunday morning.
Yeah, well,
That makes sense.
that's good.
So Aretha or Dolly?
Aretha,
Aretha. Elvis or Sinatra?
Elvis.
Willie or Johnny?
That's a hard one. You mean Johnny Cash?
Yeah, not Johnny Paycheck.
That's another both, I think.
Okay.
Depending on how I'm feeling, what
Right.
I ate for supper.
Okay. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Prince.
Lady Gaga or Madonna?
Ooh. You see, there you go again.
They're not supposed to be
Yeah.
easy, so.
No, they're not. I'll tell you something. When I saw at Biden's inauguration, when I saw Lady Gaga sing the Star Spangled Banner, I thought that was the best rendition I've
really?
ever heard. I just, it was so
Even better than Whitney Houston's. Well, she did the national anthem, but.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Stars-
okay.
Yeah,
Star Spangled Banner, duh.
yeah. But it's another one. I got a lot of time for both of them.
Okay. So you're not picking?
I'm not picking.
All right. Billie Eilish or Adele?
Adele, I think.
Yeah, I like Adele. I like Billie Eilish too. John Prine or Bob Dylan?
Oh.
And that's what everybody gets mad at me about. I got a special one for you next.
I'm going to have to say Dylan. I've had too many experiences where, I go in and out of listening to him, and then I'll go back and catch up on a couple of records, and I
Right.
realize you ignore Bob Dylan at your peril.
Yeah.
It's just, you got to pay attention.
And he's back out there touring now too.
Yeah, there you go.
I got one more for you. Bonnie Raitt or Lightning Hopkins?
Oh, I got to go with Bonnie. She's my pal.
I knew you would. I will.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you. I appreciate you
Okay.
hanging out with me.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
It was fun.
All right. Thanks.